Hey everybody, this is Anna, and I'm joined by Jules, Sharon, Thaisa, and Marie may be joining in a bit. Today we are making pizza. We wanted to begin tonight just by acknowledging what's going on in the world. I know many people in our class are feeling a range of emotions: shock, anger, anxiety, fear. And I just want to let you know that I'm here for you. I think all of us just want to support each other, and in whatever capacity that is, whether it's a direct message, a phone call, if we need to meet as a group to discuss the current events. But please know I stand by you, with you, and for you, in whatever capacity that is. Here tonight, we're breaking bread. This is just kind of a small gesture, a way for us to celebrate each other and just show love, even if it's in a small capacity. So it's hard to segue and pivot from this sort of a tough topic, but tonight we're making pizza. This sort of recipe or technique is something I learned when I worked the line at restaurants, which I did prior to being a food editor. And this is a simplified version. Some people like Sharon have made their own dough, and we're going to ask Sharon's husband, Doug, to explain how he made that. I bought my dough from Arizmendi, which is a pretty famous bakery out of the East Bay. They have a Mission location, and that's where I got my dough. So it's proofing nicely over here. But if you bought your store-bought dough from Whole Foods or Trader Joe's, those are awesome options. Oh yeah, there's Jules with her cauliflower. Yeah, if you're gluten-free, there's so many great options out there. You can do cauliflower dough pizza for sure. So let's get started. So I think to begin, you really do need to let your dough rest. Once it's out of the fridge, it needs to rest usually about 3 hours. So my little poofs are resting on a floured surface. And you can see that I when I divided the dough, I used this. This is a dough scraper. This is used by bakers. And I cut the dough rather than pulled it because gluten, the protein in gluten becomes tough if you don't carefully handle it. That's why you end up with really like tough, flat pizza rather than like poofy, fluffy, delicious, air bubbly pizza. So I also, when I put these little balls down on here, I kind of did this motion with my hands to kind of create like a perfect round texture on top, because sometimes that's a pitfall people have, is that their dough ends up looking really lumpy, and that's how you avoid that. So, and please interrupt and ask questions along the way. And if I'm going too fast, hey Marie, glad you're joining us. If I'm going too fast, tell me to slow down. So what I'm going to do is I've got my oven preheated to 500. You always want to work with like the max amount of heat, because that's how you get that caramelization on the crust of the pizza. And the aim is that your pizza is cooked within 9 or 10 minutes. That way you're getting like the max crispiness and bubbly toppings. That's just like what you need in order to achieve that Maillard reaction, which is what we talk about a lot in these cooking classes. That's like the essential ingredient for flavor. So I've got my Brava oven is yelling at me because I've got some mushrooms. Let me just quickly pull those out. I cooked some mushrooms because I don't know about y'all, but I really hate raw mushrooms in pizza. I need them to be caramelized, and that's just like a given. So I'm gonna let those cool over here.
I've got mushrooms as well that I'm gonna broil just like how we did for the sweet green recipe, because it goes pretty quick. Do you want to do anything? Doug will demonstrate his beautiful dough.
Well, yeah, please do. Can we pin you?
This is the dough.
Hold it up high, yeah. Look at that height.
It looks so beautiful. Tell me about it.
Doubled in size. We got it in a glass bowl here, coated in olive oil so that it doesn't stick, so that we can just kind of lift it out when we're ready to put it on kind of like a floury surface on the countertop and roll it out. Kind of like you're saying, we usually find it's best not to work with it too much when we're ready to roll it out. So we use a rolling pin is our usual go-to. I'm interested to see what your technique is tonight. But this recipe here is just flour, sugar, salt, olive oil, water, and yeast. I mean, it's a really simple combination of ingredients. Mostly flour, but I usually start just by kind of getting a small measuring cup of warm water, about 3/4 cup of warm water, get the yeast started in that to proof. So it's 1.5 teaspoons of yeast, and kind of let that sit for up to about 5 minutes or so to get that going. And then as Sharon was saying, use a Vitamix to kind of combine all the ingredients. So 2.25 cups of flour, or you can measure it out. 280 grams is the recipe that I've got. A teaspoon of sugar, a teaspoon of salt, and a tablespoon of olive oil. And then kind of just pulsing it on our Vitamix setting 3, and pouring in the water a little bit by bit until it all kind of combines. And one of the things that I like to check for is when you kind of pull it out, like it should be clean on the edges of the Vitamix. And when you pull out the dough, it shouldn't be too goopy. Like if it's kind of sticking to your fingers, then add in a little bit more flour just to kind of let it clean off nice and easy. And then similar to how you were explaining, Anna, that kind of molding it into a little bit of a roundish shape and then putting it in the glass bowl and allowing it to rise. And so, like I said, it's about doubled, but it looks much bigger. Is this about the size of what you had before you cut it into 4?
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Be very proud of that. Was that a Vitamix recipe or another recipe?
I think this is another recipe, so we can share this with you, but it's, I think my aunt got this when she was getting into pizza making. So
oh, awesome.
It's really simple and makes a pretty good size. Like we have the pizza stones.
Oh, you've got even more equipment than me. Nice.
The size.
Get that sucker in the oven.
That's true.
I can put it in. That's a good point. I just started broiling the mushrooms.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, Jeff. Pizza stones are definitely essential. I have this pan. So what this allows is the pizza to brown, but then also to let the steam escape so that it achieves a crust. This is what is used in restaurants. So this is what I'm kind of familiar with. So let's begin, y'all. So I've got my extra virgin olive oil spray. If you don't have a spray, you can certainly brush olive oil on here. So I'm just spraying the entire length of this pan. And then I'm not a New Yorker, but I am I come from the South. I'm like, everything's all about cornmeal. And I know New York style pizza always has a cornmeal bottom. I desire that crunch. I need it in my life. So I always put cornmeal down on the bottom of the pans. You don't have to do this. You can skip this step. You can just use olive oil. It will still be delicious. It'll be more of a traditional Napolese pizza. But this is like New York style. So I just kind of shake that around, make sure it's like evenly distributed. So I'm carefully taking my pizza dough. Make sure, let you know if you can't see this. And I don't roll it out. I think that's interesting. I use my fingers to press it out and kind of slowly stretch it. That's what I do. And we're actually gonna let this continue to rise. Dough needs like another, like a shorter, like 10-minute proof before you bake it. And it's a little sticky. If it's sticky, you can just put a little flour, dust a little flour on the top. And I'm not used to working on my stovetop. I'm used to working like on my countertop. So if you need to put a kitchen towel so that it doesn't slide around. You can do that. So, and you can lift it up, you know. So I'm just kind of, again, using the tips of my fingers to spread it out. And I don't know that it's going to be the entire width here. I mean, thin crust is great, but I'm not as concerned about that. It's so weird. It's really interesting. I'm used to working like on a wooden surface. Maybe I should get my cutting board on here. There's definitely, pizza is like, it's all about feeling, and it's got to feel good. If it's not feeling right or good, then, you know, you got to change up the environment. But you'll see what I'm doing here. If you just use your fingertips, you can stretch it carefully without the gluten's really tightening up on you. And I think this is about as wide as my pizza is gonna go. This pizza, this is a pretty large dish. This is kind of a personal size pizza. So I like to spray the outside with olive oil. I think that's important. You can brush the outside with olive oil. That's gonna achieve a nice golden brown. And I told y'all to get tomato paste. I just like having tomato paste on hand personally, and then diluting it with a little bit of water to get the consistency I like. But I also have these strained Italian tomatoes. You can use something like this too. I'm all about controlling kind of the texture I'm aiming for. And you can use a fork, but I also really enjoy using an offset spatula. This is another baker's tool. You can see it makes it really easy to spread and control where that sauce goes. Now with pizza, less is more. It's really tempting to want to overload on toppings, but what I've found is that it makes a pizza soggy. It doesn't let the dough crisp up like you want it to. So I've got the next most important ingredient, which is mozzarella. I know, Sharon, you're making a vegan pizza. Do you want to share what you're using in place of mozzarella?
Yeah, so I made my own mozzarella.
Oh my gosh, what? Is this what you were showing me before?
Yeah, it's a cashew mozzarella that I made. I think I showed it to you guys last week, but it's the last of it. It smells fine to me, so I'm going to go with it. But it's supposed to last 3 weeks in the fridge. We're probably like right at that, let's be honest. But there's a lot of other really great brands. Most recently, my favorite one is the Whole Foods 365 shredded mozzarella brand. I think it's called,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, I would have never guessed.
It's about $4 a bag, and it doesn't have the sweet and low aftertaste as discovered in like Daya, in my opinion.
Interesting.
So I really like that one. And then Jules has got an awesome brand too. Jules, do you want to share what yours looks like? She's got Miyoko.
I can't see it. But I do love Miyoko's. I've had that and it's excellent.
Yeah.
I don't know. You might even be able to get it at Trader Joe's. I know they sell some Miyoko products.
They sell the butter there. I don't know if they sell that cheese specifically, but more and more places are carrying it. So that's great. The Trader Joe's vegan cheese, there's two. One's actually not vegan, but it's very misleading.
Oh.
And then I think it's like shredded almond cheese, and then on the back it's like has 1% milk, and you're like, what? Why? And
that doesn't make any sense.
And then they have another one that's like fine, but so far Miyoko's definitely good. It's a higher price point. It's about like $10 or $11.
Right.
And then Whole Foods, I think that brand's good. Or if you want to make your own, you need some quinoa and you need some cashews. So that's much less expensive.
Yeah, you might have to show us that recipe.
Yeah.
So y'all can see I built my pizza. I went light on the sauce. I think you only need a little bit of sauce personally. A little bit of mozzarella, pepperoni. This is actually Sorry for all you vegetarians, but everybody else, Zoe's is a great brand. This is probably my favorite brand of packaged meats. They make incredible hot dogs, ham slices, turkey slices. Everything is excellent. And then I've got some of those mushrooms there and a little bit of roasted garlic. So I'm gonna pop this in my 500-degree oven. And I realize I've been using my oven as storage. I have a couple of pans in here. I'm gonna take those out.
And I can share what kind of tomato sauce.
Oh yeah, sure.
And so Jules also has what I think is the best canned tomato pizza sauce, which is Trader Joe's version in the pantry section. So I always like it whenever I see it, it's really great.
Can I see the package?
Jules,
do you have the package?
Jules, I don't have it on hand. I'm actually I just poured it out, so now it looks very messy, but this is Cento brand whole peeled tomatoes. I'm mashing them a little bit. And then, yeah, Jules is Trader Joe's brand. I think that brand is awesome.
Nice. Yeah, there's, I love getting brand recommendations because, you know, when you're at the store, you don't really know what is the best. I've got my timer on. I'm going to check my pizza. I don't know.
10 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to check because I have a feeling it's going to be faster. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, ooh, things are just feeling like they're going to cook faster. So I might check on it in 5 minutes. I'm so excited. I'm going to make an anchovy pizza next. I'm into that.
Or you make 4 of them?
Yeah, I'm making 4. I'm just making, because I have 4 pizza doughs. I'm gonna make 4 pizzas and have some left over for tomorrow, personally. So this, I'm just going to reuse this because it's easy. Here's another pan. I'm gonna make one in the Brava. I wanna compare. Brava pizza is pretty awesome. The Brava's where I work. It's a smart countertop cooking device, and the lamps heat to 500 degrees, but no preheating. So, and it also doesn't make your oven hot. Like right now I'm a little bit sweaty. I don't know, what is the status of y'all's kitchen? Is it really, really hot? 500 degrees is really hot, especially on a summer day.
Yeah, we got the windows open.
You got the windows? Yeah, my windows, one window is open. So this feels so much better. This pan's feeling better. I like to kind of use the side of my palms to stretch out the dough. And it's really, I mean, it's so interesting. I feel like you get in a pizza rhythm, and by the end of it, you end up like your last pizza is your best pizza. And sometimes you might stretch it a little too far and get a hole. That happens. You just kind of want to try and press the pizza back together a little bit. Yep, that's my smoke alarm. Hold on.
I did.
Can y'all hear that?
And I only have the
Yes, we can.
Sorry about that. Ooh, my pizza's looking good. It's like super puffed up. Sorry, there's not really much I can do. I live in an apartment with no. I might open one more window.
You want to take it off? I thought just using a spoon would be enough.
I thought that was in our house, and I just went around looking for our smoke alarm that was off, or that was going off.
Yeah, our dog also is concerned that the house is on fire now.
Yeah.
That's very
Sorry
neat.
about that, y'all. You know. Okay, it's fine now. What is everybody putting on their pizzas? I want to see all of your toppings.
I'm doing mushrooms, red pepper, and olives.
Oh, nice. Nice, nice. I wish I had some olives.
And like you guys, I sauteed my, and with some onions. I sauteed the onions and mushrooms first.
Yeah, good call.
We have a meat, sausage.
Oh, nice.
Veggies and onions.
Did you say you have Beyond Meat?
Yeah.
Nice.
Italian sausage.
Yeah, we couldn't find Impossible, so we got Beyond.
Yeah, that Italian sausage I think is pretty awesome.
It is super awesome. Hey, have any of y'all tried this one from Beyond? The beefy crumbles.
I did before the burger.
I actually have that in my freezer right now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I put it in like chili, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I did it with tacos.
That's awesome.
Yeah, pizza's looking super, super good.
So I made mine with the cauliflower crust, and this happened to me last time where it's too soft. So like you have to almost like burn it so that it's nice and hard. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But then it breaks. So sometimes I end up with just pieces of pizza.
Did it tell you to bake it first before adding the ingredients?
Yeah. So it's still baking. It still has a couple more minutes. You have to bake it for like 24 minutes.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. That is a long time.
Yeah. Your pizzas are going to be done before. Actually, mine could be. The cook time is only 5 minutes, though. But with your Brava, it'll be done before mine.
We'll see. We'll see.
Thaisa, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I don't have any ingredients to make pizza, so I just order a New York pizza, guys.
Did you order a pizza?
I did.
I respect that.
Nice. I love it.
I mean, I wanted to say because, like pizza is something that I love. And I do have a stone. And I also had the pen that Anna just showed us, which I mean, I don't know which one is best. I keep debating myself which one I like the most. But I like when it's crunchy. So I feel like the stone makes a great job with that. Like the thin crust pizza. Well, we'll see. Right now I order from Joe's Pizza, the famous pizzeria here in New York City. I think it's like one of the first pizzerias in New York, all the way from the East Village coming to the Upper West Side. We'll see how it gets here.
It's amazing.
And what was the thing that you added to your pizza prior to adding the mushroom? I saw you with a little glass. That looks gorgeous.
Oh yeah, I'll show you that. I'm just gonna put this.
I feel like that was the secret sausage, the sauce that you added to it.
These are anchovies.
The other one.
This is just so I wanted garlic and the store was out of garlic completely. So I had to buy this stupid pre-roasted garlic. This is all they had. So I'm just using what they have. So here's my second pizza. I'll take y'all over to my Brava. It's not that different. I'm just gonna put it on a pizza setting. And I like to only do 9 minutes on my pizza. This pizza that I just made, it was done in like 7 minutes, or less than 7 minutes, like 6 minutes. Oops. So I don't know if y'all, you can't really see. I'm choosing fresh pizza. It's a thin crust. I'm cooking it for 9 minutes on the bottom shelf. And in 9 minutes, it'll be done, and then it's showing me as it cooks. Cooking with light rather than hot air. So we'll see what each looks like. I'm gonna cut this pizza because I don't think I should wait. I think I should have a pizza. A slice of pizza. How's everybody doing on their pizzas? Oh yeah, nice.
The mushrooms are almost done. We got the pizza ready to go.
Yeah.
And Doug's giving you a demonstration and nearly dropping our pizza.
Are you supposed to put the cheese or the sauce first? I forget.
You can do either one. My favorite pizza place that I've ever been to is one I grew up going to in DC, and their tradition is to put the sauce on top.
So, yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's a New York pizza place.
Okay, this is like molten. I'm not going to eat this just yet, even though I really want to. I don't want to burn myself.
Okay, so we learned how to make pizza because we did not have good pizza close to us in Houston. So that's where all of the equipment and tools came in hand, just like not close to us, where it's like, oh, you just want a pizza, but like, I don't want to drive 35, 40 minutes to get it. So, but we're both from New York City and incredibly picky pizza people. So I only New York style pizza, never had those, didn't know what that life was like. It wasn't an option for us.
That's great. And it's great that you guys made the dough. I'm wondering, like, after you make it, for how long can you leave it sitting before you actually cook the dough, and make it into pizza?
Leave it a while. I mean, at least 30 to 45 minutes just to let it rise. I think you could leave it even longer than that if you needed
Probably a couple hours.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can leave it out. We used to make the dough in the restaurant. We'd make it in the morning, but then we wouldn't cook it until at night. So it just needs to be covered usually.
Yeah, and like when you buy it, like you can buy at Whole Foods and they have them in plastic bags, fresh, just in the fridge to kind of, I think, stop the yeast from continuing to rise the dough. But yeah, that makes sense. So minimum 30 to 45, but I guess up to a day even at room temperature, Anna?
Yeah, like 8 hours, as long as it's covered. And then,
sorry.
Go ahead.
I don't like I like to use marinara for my pizza sauce, and this is my favorite. It's kind of expensive, but
I love that. Yeah.
I agree. Completely agree.
Yeah, I think it's the best.
It's super good.
What flavor is that, or which one is that?
I think it was just regular marinara because it was on sale.
The arrabbiata one is, I don't think I'm saying that word right. That flavor is my favorite. It's spicy.
Oh yeah, the spicy one is really good.
That's our sound.
So you'll see, like, the more you let dough rest, like the better. Like it's almost like your very last pizzas stretch the best, bake the best. I don't know. I always feel like it's always the best at the end. I love that y'all are pizza people, Sharon. So what other tricks do you have, Sharon, for like fluffy pizza?
That's about it. I mean, I feel like we're learning from you on the dough piece. I mean, I think the Trader Joe's one that they have, the garlic herb and the plain one, both of those are great. But I would, if you can do what you did, which is go get it from a good pizzeria, I think that's even better.
Yeah, this is a famous bakery. They do all sorts of things, but they're really famous for their pizza. And you can buy the dough from them, which I would prefer to just make my own pizza.
One thing I do different is I learned it from my mom. I put the pizza in the dough first and I let it like bake for a few minutes, and it gets a little bit crispy, and it's just easier to put the toppings on and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
I should try that. I'm a little too late this time, but I will try that technique.
Just the dough without any sauce or cheese?
Yeah, just the dough in. I just put the dough.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Anna, I know you said don't pile up your pizza, but
What'd you do? Let me see.
We did too with mushrooms.
Yeah, I'm curious how it turns out. Tell me. You
you guys see it?
Goes.
Whoa, it's about to fall.
Yeah, that looks great.
That's great.
Can you guys see that?
The pizza sauce.
Huh?
That's great, Jules.
Did you say a lot of pizza sauce, Sharon?
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was red peppers or sauce. I wasn't sure.
It's both.
Yes.
Now, I don't know. How do y'all feel? I like putting arugula or spinach on top, but I don't really like it cooked in there.
Yeah, agreed. Oh, wait, I was going to put basil on mine. I usually do cook the basil.
I had a basil plant that died. I tried to snip off the very last basil leaves, and they were not looking so good.
Marie, you gave me the tip on basil, my basil plant. Look how big
Oh, wow.
That looks great. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do.
I did the top snip off thing, like where
Yeah.
we blend it, and it's
Keep doing it.
thriving.
Keep going.
Okay. Second pizza is going back in. Or sorry, third pizza.
Do you cut the basil? Do you chiffonade the basil, or do you just do the whole thing if you're using basil?
I think you can, I like chiffonade personally. All right, my pizza's finally not totally molten. I'm gonna try it out. It is already totally destroyed, but.
How is it?
Oh, God. Mm-hmm.
You have a Brava and a traditional oven?
Mm-hmm.
Which one is that one?
Hold on.
One or two? One? Is it good?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, can y'all see how fluffy the pizza got?
Yeah.
And perfectly charred on the bottom. Really yummy. All right, gotta make room for more pizzas.
You guys are making me really hungry.
I'm jealous. My crust is nothing like that.
Jules, where did you get that cauliflower, though?
You can get it from Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
But you have to, it's just very fickle. That's the only thing.
Mm. You guys
I hope y'all can't hear me chew.
Hey, Isa, how much longer for your pizza?
It says that it's getting here between 9:40 and 9:50, and right now in New York it's 9:35. So like 5 minutes.
So I put this like burrata style cheese on my pizza, and it's called Okie Smoky.
Wow.
Can you see that?
Can you pin your video?
Oh, that's right.
Your background.
I have to find myself. Oh, I don't know how to unhide myself. Where am I?
Okie Smoky, and it's burrata.
It's plant-based probiotic cheese, and it's cultured cashew cheese, and it kind of I don't know why it won't let me do my video. There you go. I don't know. Sorry, I can't. I'm in charge of this and I don't know how to.
That's okay. Take your time.
And do it. But anywho, I love this new place. It's local here in LA. It's called Blowed Cuz. I'm probably butchering the name. And yeah, Blowed Cuz. And here you go.
How do you spell that?
Huh? BLODEKUHS.
Interesting. That sounds awesome. I wonder if I could get it here.
I could email it to you.
Yeah, email it to me.
Blowed Cuz. But it's like a burrata.
All right, here's Brava pizza.
That looks good.
Wow.
All the cheese. Wow.
It's sizzling.
It's sizzly.
Great. Our pizza is now cooking up.
That looks like it came out of like a brick oven or something.
Yeah, it makes pizzas like crazy, crazy well. I love it all. I'm gonna let that cool.
Like dream house, like what would you have? And I feel like a pizza oven, like one of those or crazy Naples ones, would be pretty amazing.
I would want that too, Sharon. Yes, I agree.
The house that I grew up, we had like one of those brick pizza ovens outside. I mean, I grew up in Brazil, so we had, like the Brazilian barbecue and the pizza oven next to it.
That's awesome.
Oh,
That was one of the favorite things. Like my dad over the weekend, he used to have like a Brazilian barbecue day, and then a pizza, a brick oven pizza a night. So it was really cool.
That sounds so delicious.
I like New York style, but I also love Naples style, where it's like even lighter crust and it's got the good air pulse.
Yeah.
I like the New York style when it has a lot of cheese, but not always. I want that amount of cheese. Sometimes I want a lighter pizza, so I want the thin crust pizza with, I love white pizza with a lot of, and that's pretty much my favorite. So I like when it's a thin crust too.
Jules, since you're the only one who lives around here, there is a new pizza place that opened up. Similar, it's in the same chef as the person who opened the Italian restaurant in West Hollywood. It's called Pura Vida Pizzeria. We got takeout from there a few weeks ago. It was amazing. And they do gluten-free crust. And I think their mozzarella, we'd have to check. I don't know if it's probably like almond based, or I don't know exactly, but it's even closer to you. So
all right.
You should check it out. It's awesome.
Pura Vida.
Mm-hmm.
Pura Vida pizza. Nice. Okay, I'll check it out.
And it's all plant-based.
That's amazing. LA would have that.
Yeah.
I wish we had that.
You probably do.
I don't know.
We have two. We have a 00 here too. Matthew Kenny's restaurant. I don't know if they have a San Francisco location or not.
No, what's weird about San Francisco, there aren't that many vegan restaurants. I'm not sure why. I think San Franciscans are like, I don't know, they're more into kind of the farm to table-y concept more than any like specifically health food. You don't see a lot of health food here, unfortunately.
It's a big city, so I bet that they should have something if you look for it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Go down, guys. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
That's the things about New York City. You gotta go down in the elevator. It's probably gonna take me like 10 minutes, but I'll be right back.
Marie, show us your pizza. Is it done yet?
I know. I was just about to ask you, Marie, how's it going over there?
It's going okay. I followed a different recipe than I usually do, and I'm not super happy with the dough because it was a little more sticky, and I was like, so we'll see. We'll see. It's questionable.
It happens, and
really tasted.
Yeah.
I've got, we just opened the bottle of Emily's wine.
Oh, nice.
What do you have?
The Pinot Noir.
Oh, that's what I have. I was going to pour myself a glass, but after I get this last pizza in.
I just poured my glass.
Okay, I'm drinking hard kombucha. It's really good.
Nice.
Tastes like lemonade, basically.
Ooh. How's your garden, Marie?
It's out of control because it rained yesterday. So like our spinach is like, we have like a kind of like a wire fence around it to keep the birds and the squirrels out, and it's taller than the fence now. It's crazy.
Your spinach?
Yeah, I didn't know that could happen.
I've never seen that myself, I have to say.
What it looks like.
Yeah, me neither.
Exciting. I'm jealous.
Wild.
Like, I wish I could have a garden of vegetables.
Yeah, it's been really fun.
Maybe you should start a CSA box. You can ship us. You can overnight us surplus.
I have plenty, so I probably could.
It's our business plan. There you go.
I'm going to try my next pizza. Although I should probably get this one in. All right, this one's going in. I'm going to make it spicy.
Oh, that's a good idea. I forgot to do that. I'm going to do that real quick. Did you guys add your toppings already, Sharon?
Yeah, mine's baking. I did a red sauce with mushrooms that I broiled and like big portobellos that I sliced up, and black olives and my homemade mozzarella. Oh, and then basil chiffonade.
Yum.
All the good.
I think we have the same style of pizza.
Yeah. So we could share pizza in the future.
Yeah, we could definitely share.
Usually I share pizza. And I'm sure Pura Vida, whatever they've come up with for the gluten-free crust, is really good because everything I've had there has been amazing.
So I'm like looking through my cabinet for my chili peppers, right? And it's like it's like right in the front. I was looking all the way in the back.
This turned out super, super good.
Is that the anchovies?
That looks good. Sorry, that was my smoke detector, and I also have a screaming baby in the background.
So you're not really making pizza until you're smoking.
Yeah, I guess I can turn off my oven. The back turned out really
that looks
caramelized. This is really good.
So that one you cooked on, what do you think doing the cornmeal does? Is it just crispiness, or do you think it changes the cooking?
It just adds crunchy flavor. I didn't do it on the very last pizza, just for variety. But I think it's like if you like a New York style pizza, you'll like the cornmeal on the bottom. Oh, heck yeah, Thais' delivery. The grand reveal.
You like a good New York style pizza. This is
yum.
Yummy.
Did you get pepperoni?
Yeah, I got pepperoni from Joe's Pizza. It's literally the place that whenever tourists come to New York City, there's huge lines outside because there's special tours that goes there, and it's that good.
I just got an email from Pizza by Emily. It said they're reopening. Have you been there?
No, here in New York?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like it's more like weird high-end flavors, but really good pizzas. Like they put like honey drizzle on their pizza and stuff like that.
Honestly, I like anything with honey and onions, like caramelized.
Ooh, you should do a honey sriracha pizza.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this turned out so good.
You guys like ham and pineapple? Like I know we can't eat ham, but like I love that. Like the meat and the sweet and savory. A lot of people hate it. Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Oh wait, I forgot to take a picture of my pizza. Y'all take a picture of your pizza.
This is my filling, and I make extra, and then I'll like make sweet potatoes the next day, and I'll make like a separate dish with it.
No, that sounds great.
Yeah.
So Sharon, I'm waiting for the Miyoko's mozzarella to boil. It's not boiling, and I cut it into smaller pieces.
I probably just go with your whenever the crust is crispy then.
Okay.
I'm taking my selfie now.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have y'all so it's like very meta.
Wait, hold on. We're not. Let me show the group.
Do a screen cap. That'd be better.
Okay. No. Oh wait, hold on.
Wait, leave the pizza in there.
Oh, I don't have my pizza yet.
I have my oven open.
I know my pizza's not ready.
Take a screen cap of us.
Wait. Let me hide.
I'm cheating. That's so funny.
I'm gonna hide myself. Okay. How do you do the How do you do screen grab?
Shift Command 4.
I'm gonna do like this so you can see the New York City view too.
Hold on.
It's a good view.
It's pretty awesome.
So amazing, Sharon. But you got to get your face in it too.
Oh wait, hold on. Pizza.
Not awkward at all.
All right, hopefully I took it. Hold on. Let me make sure I got it.
Wait, take another one. I definitely wasn't smiling.
No, that was not a good one of you. Try to do it again.
The left side of it is really
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cheese. Okay, cute.
Make sure I'm not blinking. I have a terrible
Oh, that's cute. You guys all look cute. Good job.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
So Marie's almost done. Jules, your pizza's gonna be ready tomorrow.
It should be like the easiest one, right?
I mean, I think it will take time to get it crispy.
Yeah.
Marie's pizza's in the oven, but almost
Lindsay's
done.
just. Hello, hi, Jules.
Hi.
Lindsay.
Thanks.
Hi, Lindsay. I'm Anna.
Hi, Anna. It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I look absolutely terrible. I'm in the middle of work right now. And
No,
I don't know
no, don't worry. Don't stress.
I'm covering the pet right now. So she just came for some pizza. Yes, but I hope you girls have fun. The pizza that I made, guys. Yeah. So
You worked so hard for that.
Is someone?
There's mine.
All of them.
Ooh, it looks great.
So
You see it? It's about
this is
about
the
to fall on my
pizza.
Good job, Jules.
So, Sharon, I know we need to talk about next week, and you had mentioned crab cakes, but we can do crab cakes, or Jules mentioned she would be willing to teach us egg rolls.
Yeah.
Egg rolls.
Let's do egg rolls.
Egg
Look
rolls?
at Doug's like egg rolls.
Egg rolls. Good spring roll. Crunchy spring roll.
Thaisa, you're welcome to join, even if you're just, getting takeout. That's totally fine.
Send us a picture of the
New York
package.
Yeah, I'll have to. I'll try to find it for you guys and then send it. And I'll send you guys the ingredients as well.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for being here. It was great to see your faces. Now go stuff your faces with the beautiful pizzas you just made. And I'll see you next week.